make this angle work. Is my head cut off? I can't tell ever. I'll have to wait for it to come up on my screen, but hello if you're here. I'm going to be working on finishing some journal stuff. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Hi, Maddie. I didn't get a chance to do a live earlier today, and I'm just busting my booty trying to finish these little golden junk journals. I was hoping I would have them all done today, but I don't. I pretty much took the whole weekend off from work just because I needed to, but that kind of made it impossible for me to finish them. But I think I'll be able to send them out by tomorrow. Definitely almost all of them, just in case you are a Patreon journal member. Otherwise, if you're not, then that information is not anything that you care about. Yeah, I have over half of them done, and I have all the covers done. So I'm just adding pages. And yeah, since I didn't get a chance to do a live earlier, I thought I would just come on. My kids are home, so we'll just see how this goes. But yeah, because one of the things I had to do today, other than I would have finished them, but I actually needed to do some filming, a couple like sponsored collab videos, and then just my videos for the week. So I had to do that, but I know that all my Patreon members are more than patient, and I have to get them sent out by the last day of the month. That's kind of my cutoff date. But I'm almost certain most of them will go out tomorrow, and if I have one or two that go out the next day, then that's just how it will have to be this month. But anyways, I'm making a template right now, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Making a template for my binding. And I don't know how well you can see me at this view, and since I don't usually come on at this time, I might have some new subscribers or people that don't normally come on to my live. So hello, if that is the case. Oh yes, hi Maddie, hi Rhoda, hi Michelle, hi Adrienne, and Elizabeth. Yeah, fun. Well, normally I am standing up at my work desk, which is over here, in case you're wondering, but my lives are never planned out. They're very chaotic, so hopefully that's what you're expecting here. Just a little live hangout, and yeah, I mean, I'm hoping you can kind of see a little bit of what I am working on, but yeah. Hi Nancy, hello, welcome. Okay, actually I'll skip this right now. So I am working on finishing some little golden junk journals that are, here's a few of them that are done. Almost all, no, I have like 3 more over here. And right now I am finishing this one, this is the cover here. The spine's kind of fun. And I'm keeping the insides mostly blank. Like on a couple of them, I put a little side pocket, and I'm gonna add some metal pieces and embellishments to the cover, but I'm gonna fast forward and head over to the pages, and I'm gonna put the pages together. So I'm creating 2 signatures for these, and if you want to see a more in-depth video on how I put these together, I have a full tutorial that's just a couple videos back, and you can get a much better tabletop view of that. But yeah, so definitely don't take this video as a tutorial. We're just hanging, and I may or may not be going back and forth between the chat with you guys. Feel free to ask any questions or just hang out. I'm glad you're here too, Nancy. was that 1 or 2? These pages are actually thicker than most little golden book. So, yeah, I filmed a couple videos today. I have a fun Christmas one that's coming out this week. I did a really, really big unboxing of some Happy Mail that I got. You'll have to see that one. It's crazy. There was so much in that box that I got from Lori. And what else did I film today? I can't remember. I can't remember. But anyways, yeah, so the pages that I'm working on, most of them are not going to be decorated. However, I do add a couple pockets. So that's what I'll be doing. These do come together pretty quick, I guess. Pretty quick if you have a good system down. Assembly line. That's what I'm looking for. That was the word I was looking for. Actually, yeah, I did a fun video today with using some Christmas rub-on stickers. And that was actually a really fun one because I challenged myself to find 10 different ways that you could use rub-ons in your journals. And so that video will also be out this week. 10 ways to use rub-on stickers in your journals. It's kind of hard to come up with 10, but I was actually so in love with all of the different ways that I used them, and I hope that you guys will like the ideas too and be inspired. Some of the things just turned out so darn cute. So I'm making a quick little vellum pocket for the very first title page of this journal. And so if you see here, it's just a see-through pocket. You could use tracing paper also. And then I just put some ribbon at the top, and then I'm gonna sew it on here. And it does slightly cover up this picture, but I've been doing this in these little golden journals. And I think it's really cute because you can still see part of the picture, and then you can still put something in the pocket if you want, or, you know, whatever you want. I'm really liking how these journals are turning out, and I can't wait to hopefully get an idea of how some of my recipients will be using these, because I think they would be a really fun journal to work in. Speaking of, I need to make my own personal Christmas journal, because I've been looking through my old Christmas journals, trying to get some ideas and inspiration for next month's Patreon. And I keep coming across a bunch of fun layouts that, that just gets me excited for actual personal journaling. Or not journaling, because I don't mean writing journaling. I mean memory keeping. That's what I'm saying. Memory keeping. Anyways. So to make this process as quick as possible with the little golden junk journals, I basically start with the first page. I add a pocket and I sew down the middle seam. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a more in-depth tutorial. And then I put this one down, set it down, and then I go on to the next page. And I'm just using some vintage children's book pages, so I'm going to set that down. Move on to the next. And I'm going to sew down this little seam. See what you guys are up to. I really like the button on the spine of those journals. Thank you, Rhoda. I think they turn out so cute, and especially all together, they look so fun. I was going to send out, so these are all done, and then I have 3 more that are done. And I was going to just send those out to part of my Patreon members, but part of me selfishly wants to get a picture and a video of all of them done together. And granted, it's way easier for me to do all of the shipping at once anyways. So yeah, that's what I decided to go what was most convenient for me, because I know that my Patreon members are nice and patient. And sometimes you just have to pick yourself. Pick me, choose me. I don't know what that is. I can't see what you're doing. Usually people videotape overhead. Looks good though. Well, this is just a live stream, so this is actually just a hangout, and I do apologize that you can't see. We're just here to hang out, but I have a full in-depth tutorial on my channel just a few videos back to show you exactly what I'm doing. So if you actually like want to learn and see what I'm doing, I would recommend that. In fact, I can even link the video so you'll know which one goes along with it. Yeah, my live streams are probably a little bit different. I know a lot of people do overhead tabletop view videos. That just doesn't work for me. It doesn't feel fun, so then I just don't really see any point in doing that. But here, I'll go ahead and... So I just linked a video, and so if you want to just see a very straight to the point tutorial of this little golden book process, I'm going to pin it to the top too, then you can check that out. But if you want to just hang out and have a crafty time, stay. I would love to have you. Let's see, what else? Regina. Ooh, you're working on an October challenge as using fun. Thank you, Elizabeth, and hello, and hi, Jasmine. And I know my head's a little bit cut off, by the way. It was the best way that I could show you a little overview of what I'm doing. And yeah, I can't work and talk like you. It's very challenging. Well, I definitely don't work at my normal pace when I'm doing a live stream, and so I totally get that. It's I am a multitasker by nature, but that doesn't mean I do it very efficiently and very good. But I've had a lot of practice doing this. I think it's helped that I have a lot of practice filming videos also. Gosh, I guess I've been on YouTube for, would it be 8 years now? Let's look that up. Just for fun. Okay, so like I said, I'm not decorating, but a couple of the things I'm doing are, I'll make a little pocket. And so this is going to get folded. So I'm going to lay that on top, and then I move to the next page, which is the last page in the little golden. But yeah, let's see here. I feel like I had something to say. Oh, also another thing that I don't ever do is I never film at this view. I really don't. Not on live streams, at least. I'm normally standing up over at my table, but I thought I would try it out. I avoided coming on a live stream all day today because of this, because I'm at this view, but I thought, well, I'll try it. This is the best view I can get. I wish that you guys could go like that way, like behind me, or yeah. Would maybe be a little bit better. Alrighty. Last page there, and then go like that. All right, so essentially I end up with a pile of papers that will get folded into a signature, but first we're going to just move on to the last signature. So this is how the little golden book pages come. They're already in a little signature, and so I'm going to open these up and just go through to sew that little seam down and add my other pages in between. So what are you guys up to right now? Is anyone cooking dinner right now, or is it almost dinner time? Because I guess for me, I'll be cooking dinner probably right after this. And tonight we are making homemade pizza. I already made the dough, and so that's rising, and I actually made it like late last night, and that is, but it's still rising. I was kind of nervous because I put it in the back of my fridge and it kind of got frozen a little bit, and so I was nervous that it was going to ruin it, but I took it out and set it down on my counter for a few minutes, and I noticed it was like expanding, so I think it'll still be fine. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm sure it'll taste good. I just don't know if that's going to affect it in any way, but hopefully not. So yeah, my kids are gonna help with the pizza, but the dough, it's kind of tedious, I feel like. So I like to get that part out of the way, and then everything else is easier and fun. Hi, Lindsay. Hello there. You had pizza too. Yum. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that tonight. Lindsay, when I see your name, and I'm not saying, I don't want to make you feel bad, but when I see your name, I'm instantly like, oh man, I want to finish her journal. Because I have it over here. I think I've mentioned before, I have a desk that has like my ongoing projects that are like in line waiting for me. And like always during the month, my main like biggest priority is filming YouTube videos and then Patreon, my monthly packs. And so everything else always has to take a back burner, which is a lot of times why I don't take on too many custom journals. But this one was like a special. I wanted to do it. Anyways, and so it's sitting over there, and like I'm dying to work on it because I know that's why but I'm just being totally transparent. Transparent. I hear my son's playing his violin. Anyways, so I know you're totally fine with it. It's more of me. And not to mention, it's always the projects that are over on that desk that I'm like dying to do. They're always like a smaller project, but it's like less of a priority because it's either not a sponsorship, whatever. And because you told me, like, I know that I have time for it, so that's another thing. Like, if it were a custom that like I knew someone was like waiting on, then obviously it would have more priority. But yeah, I'm dying to work on it too. Oh my gosh, actually, you know what, Lindsay? Well, or everyone, I am actually really excited that I'm kind of excited thinking about it now that I haven't got any further with it, because I actually just opened up a big box today of Happy Mail, and I got so much Tim Holtz stuff, like so much. I could go grab a handful and show you guys and it wouldn't even be a part of it. I got so much Tim Holtz, and that makes me want to actually maybe even do a little Tim Holtz ephemera making series. But yes, I will definitely get to use so much of that Tim Holtz in this journal. So I'm so excited for that. Okay, anyways, I'm working on one last page for this journal, and I am going to put a pocket in the center. But, oh, here, let me catch up on a few comments. Oh, what? Okay, actually, here, let me back up for a minute. Like, it's kind of fun to hang out with you guys a different time of day. I want to go to sushi. That sounds really good. Hi, Bex. How are you? Tuna salad sandwiches. I don't think I have had a tuna salad sandwich in such a long time, but that sounds kind of good. Oh, I'm sorry, Rhoda, but that's so sweet that your son made muffins for a treat. I'm glad that you got that. You deserve it. So my kids' favorite toppings and only toppings that they like is cheese. So Arlo will sometimes want pepperoni, but my son doesn't eat meat, so just cheese. But I like to experiment with a lot of toppings, so I'll usually do one for each of them, like a small one, And then I'll usually do one with me with a bunch of toppings, like veggies. I don't know. I like to do olives, pepperoni, pineapple. Just a bunch of different veggies, onions, things like that, peppers. I forgot that I got this hot honey. It's a little too spicy for me, but I think I'm gonna drizzle it over my pizza. Have you guys tried hot honey on your pizza? It's really good. Regina, oh, you reminded me because I don't know if it was you or someone else asking me about my sewing machine. So you're asking if I got a new sewing machine. I saw one of your reels and didn't recognize the name. What's everyone's favorite? Oh, so, okay. Then I'm not sure on that, Regina. So I have my mom's sewing machine right here. But this is the exact same sewing machine that I usually use. Whoops, I turned that off. Oh, and I know what you probably saw my reel where it says, please do not, or it goes, please remove the black cord, and then I take it out. It's kind of a funny one. That might be what it is. But it was this sewing machine in that video. It was just from the back, so maybe that's why it looked different to you, because this is the exact same one that I use every single day. Mine wasn't working very well, and so I gave it to my mom to look at, and she gave me hers to use in the meanwhile, which was really nice. And she cleaned it and said that nothing was wrong with it. It just needed to be cleaned. So I don't know, because I recently cleaned it, and so I'm not sure how but she cleaned it better apparently. She's a pro at sewing machines, so I imagine that I just didn't do it good enough or something. I don't know. I do use a lot of glue and like heavy things on my sewing machine, so. Ooh, I would eat pineapples and olives together on my pizza. And hello, Maria. You must be from Brazil. Cheese pizza is on it. Okay, bye, Bex. And hi, Sandra. Okay, I think I'm all caught up there. I gotta hurry and get through this because I need to go make dinner. So we'll keep hanging out until I'm done. Okay. I'm going to sew this to the inside so we have a little pocket, but I'm going to do something kind of fun and cut along the edge of these flowers just to add a little bit of interest to the pocket, but also something that's like pretty quick and easy. Since these are supposed to be non-decorated journals, but I can't help myself. Okay. I always think this is kind of fun. So today I was looking at one of my old Christmas journals because I was working on it in a video. And I remember I found this page where I made like a little pocket that has a cabin on it, and I'll show you in a minute. And it made me really excited for November's Patreon because I want to do something with like a gingerbread house pocket sort of thing. So I'll have to show you in a minute what I'm talking about. But even looking at the cabin version, it kind of made me want to do something like that because I love how it turned out. Okay. But I need to stop getting sidetracked because I gotta get through this. All right, so that's that. We'll set that down, and then I just have one last page here, and so I'm gonna sew down this little middle seam, and then we can start binding. I'm gonna make pizza with my kids and then try to get back to finishing these journals. I would like to have them all finished earlier in the day tomorrow so that I can send them out same day, but it might be wishful thinking. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna go like this. So now I have my two piles of pages for my signatures. Let me show you that layout I was talking about. I've showed it before because I did a whole video on it. But I just love it. So my family and I went to a cabin, and I wanted to make kind of a realistic cabin layout. So this is the cabin right here. My lighting's not the best, so I hope you can see it okay. And basically it has like a little door, which I put like the details of the cabin that we stayed at in the little door. And then I designed this all and I made it look very similar to the cabin that we stayed at. I wonder if I have a picture of it in here. I probably do. Anyway, so I made it look very similar to the cabin that we stayed at. And then I made this into a printable. I actually have the printable, is it on my website or on my Etsy? I don't remember. Anyways, but it's fun for a journal because it can open up and then you can actually, do journaling on the inside. It's also a pocket behind it. So I put some different bits and pieces behind the pocket. So this is my inspiration. Like I want to do something like this for November's Patreon as the main item. It'll probably be a little bit smaller and a little bit different, but anyways, so what do you guys think? But what if I do something like that, but more along the lines of a gingerbread house is what I was thinking. Okay. Anyways, I gotta stay on track, you guys. You guys keep making me get off track. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna fold these signatures in half here. I'm gonna do them one by one though, because I'm finding that the little golden book pages, unless you fold them individually, sometimes they fold kind of wonky. I hate that word. Because of that middle seam that we sewed down. So a lot of times I'll fold all of my pages just in one bundle and that's fine. But for some reason, these little golden books, it's easier. I find it, I don't know. They fold much straighter if I just do it one by one. So, okay, so I'm just gonna fold these one by one. You were just at a cabin over the weekend? Fun. What was the weather like for you? When we went to that cabin, it snowed, and so it was pretty magical. It was near the mountains here. I would love to go back to that cabin. We went for my son's birthday. Okay, just a couple more pages. Ooh, this is actually turning out so cute. I love how this is turning out. Okay, one more. Yeah, it is getting kind of dark in here, huh? But we're just gonna pull through. Oh, good. Well, glad that you got to get away and have a fun weekend. Okay. I went to a Halloween party over the weekend, and that was super fun. My sister throws really good parties. Okay, I have this white like craft bag. I'm just gonna snip the closed side so that that can be used as a pocket. This is such a cute little book. All about kittens. I would keep it for myself, but I can't do that. I can't go doing that. All right, last one, and then we can start binding. I actually need more light because I need to see what I'm doing when I'm binding, so I'm gonna have to figure that out real quick. All right, we have our two signatures. So I'm just gonna stack those. I'm thinking like I could try to, I want you guys to kind of see what I'm doing. I mean, yeah, let me do that. Let me see if I can turn on, I don't know that that lighting's gonna do any good for you guys, but it's gonna help me out. It just might make things a little weird. Maybe it's okay. All right, so now I know that my head is definitely cut off, but I think we're gonna leave it like this so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing, but just keep in mind, I know that you can't actually really see what I'm doing. So, you know, if you wanna if you would like to see what I'm doing close up, then definitely go check out the full video that I have. Okay, what am I doing? I don't need that over here. All right, I'm gonna start by, I have my template here, and I'm just going to mark where I need to punch the holes. I'm just gonna make a little dot on my template, and then this is what I'll use as my guide. So just a quick little template, and then I always make sure that I have it actually centered on my spine on the inside like that, and then I'll just go ahead and punch where all of the holes are. And a lot of times I'll double check to make sure that I have it centered. And you could totally tape this down so it doesn't move, but I'm a rebel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I heard my daughter turn the TV off. She's probably gonna come in here. I only say oh because I can't really think straight when she comes and talks during the lives. Also, I'm pretty sure she's not dressed appropriate. Hi, Sandra. Wait, did I say hi to you? Those golden book journals came out really good. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm pretty sure you're getting one of these, right? Are you in my journal? Anyways, I'm pretty sure. I think maybe. So I'm excited to get these sent out. So excited. And if you weren't here at the beginning, these will go, most of them will go out tomorrow. I can't see why that wouldn't. And then the rest should go out Wednesday. Not this time. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't quite remember. You would probably have a lot of journals if you were part of the journal tier every month. Honestly. Well, I'm always trying to make a couple extra journals every month that I can just put on my website, because I definitely don't want my journals to only be for Patreon members, and I like to make like a more decorated version anyways. So I already have one prepped for this month to go up on my website, but with my schedule and just being extra busy this month, it feels like I don't know if I'll actually get to that. You know what? That doesn't look very centered to me. Sorry, I'm going to redo it. I'm not usually a perfectionist, but some things just bug me and I gotta redo it. Okay, let's try that. Much better. Okay. So I'm putting a little charm ring on it. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm not putting a tassel or a charm on it. I'll just have this on here. And if the recipient wants to add one, that would be really fun. Or I think it looks super cute just like that. Personally, I love these charm rings on the spine of a journal. If I can get to it, I was planning on hopefully making a tutorial of like a beaded charm tassel that would look really cute with these. So I'm hoping that I can get to that. Okay, one more little thing is this one does have a little like price tag sticker, and I'll probably just try to get this off later, not on the video, but it looks like it would come off pretty easy, so I'm gonna give it a try. I went through and cleaned up all of these, but I missed that little sticker, so I'll get the rest of it later. Okay. Trying to decide what to do next. I'm going to put the middle book corners on now. I'm just putting a little dot of glue. I have Oh, I forgot I have a light up here, but it's probably not charged. I don't even know how it turns on. I got this from Temu and I love these lights, but problem is I don't, I'm really bad at keeping things charged, man. Yeah, I gotta charge it. Dang it. It would be a great spot to have a light. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and put the metal book corners on. Ooh, these ones look cute. I'll give you a close-up view in just a minute. I do like the idea of adding metal book corners on these journals. One, I feel like it gives it a little bit more finished look. Since we're, you know, altering a book and I'm not doing too much to it as far as decorating goes. So I feel like it gives a nice finished look and it also protects the corners. But some of the corners on little golden books are really like tore up. And so this is another way to kind of disguise that and then also further protect it. I do have a hard time getting these particular metal corners tight enough, but I think I got it because I really want to use them. They're cute. Oh yeah, those are not going anywhere. So hopefully you can see that. Okay, let's bind. So do I have any paper clips? Because that would be good. Oh. I am going to paper clip these all together. Just so nothing moves around when I'm binding. Because I am adding buttons to the spine, so I do have to move things around a bit. I'm going to take my same template. I'm just going to fold it in half now. And line it up with the bottom. Oh, you know what I have? Where did that go? I have this really cool little binding thing. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, here it is. It's actually so cool. Here we go. Now I haven't used it in a while and I can't think of the name. I got it off an Etsy shop. They sent it to me. And I actually really like it. And let me say it real quick. I've been having problems getting my binding holes on the exact corners, or not corners, but the exact spine of my signatures. Because again, with these little golden books, when you are sewing over this seam, sometimes it can fold at like a weird place. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but you know, sometimes when you're binding, sometimes the hole will end up coming through like the front instead of the curved part. And so because of that, I actually think that this is going to be perfect for this. And so I'm actually just going to use this. I'm going to use my own awl. Where did that go? Okay, wait, I kind of forget. I haven't used it in a little while, so let me just see if I can figure it out real quick. The only thing I'm not sure on is, since I already have my template, see it has holes and you can use these as your guide, but see I already have my guide, and so I'll have to figure out which holes line up just perfect, and I'm kind of scared to try this out because I don't know if that'll line up. So that's okay. I'm just going to use this part. I mean, I feel like we might as well try and hope for the best. I did a video on this little thing though, and I will say it's really great, and I would just say, especially if you're a beginner or someone who's having trouble with your binding, I mean, as far as I remember, it makes like the perfect placement. And yes, okay, that's so much better. And I don't know that you can see on camera, but basically those holes ended up on the exact place they need to be. Yes, so, okay, that I'm going to be using this throughout, which makes me feel like I need to take the time to find the store real quick. So what binding, what would you call this? A binding tool? Paper Terrace. I have so many videos on my page that it's hard to remember how I title things. Here we go. Share. Copy. I'll have to try to put this in my description, but for now I'll just, if you want to like click, if you're curious about this tool, click this video and you can at least have it in your history and go back to watch it later or something. Because I definitely have the, let me check. I have the shop name, but I want to try to tell you that real quick just in case you don't feel like clicking links. She gave me a 15% off code. Okay, it came from a Etsy shop called Charlie Chicks UK. Yeah, okay. Charlie Chicks UK. Okay, back to this. See, this is how I get off topic and everything. Okay, now I need more paper clips. Alright. So again, I'm going to place it in here. I just use my own template. It's good to know that you can use like you don't have to use her little guide. I'm sure this is probably more efficient, but you can do it this way as well. Okay, let's see if we get a 2 for 2. A 2 for 2. Alright, I don't think we need our guide anymore. We can throw this old one away. We can put this over here. Let's see how we did. Yes, that's perfect. That's exciting. Okay. Oof. Gonna keep this out. Then next we're gonna need a needle and thread. And I'm wondering where my needle went that I've been using, but do I have everything else done with this cover? I think so. Sometimes things, it's hard for me to keep going when it's so messy, so bear with me as I clean up just a touch. Don't need that. There's my actual needle. Did I put a different one somewhere? I don't know, guys. Sorry. All right, I'm going to take my binding thread. 2, 3. Okay, I need 2 of these. Cut. And then we'll go ahead. Man, I wish I had time to make tassels, like beaded tassels, charms for these journals, because I feel like you could make some really cute ones. Alrighty. Trying to get all my buttons in one spot over here. I'm going to grab a few more white buttons. Oops. I had some little heart buttons. Where did those go? Anyone know? I bought a whole thing of them, but I just don't know where I put them. And I wish I did, because the little heart buttons look so cute on the spines here. Okay. All right. First up, just doing a pretty simple 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Oh, what if I did a zigzag stitch? I haven't done that in a while. Probably shouldn't do that right now when I'm strapped for time, but part of me wants to. How do you do it? You do this and that. Okay, I'm going to put some buttons on. Stringing those along. I'm kind of curious what it would look like to do a zigzag stitch with buttons. Dang it, why'd I have to put that into my head? Ow, poked myself because I'm not being careful. Should I just do it? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Alright, I'm gonna do it. So I've got to take my second signature and you're gonna go between the two. Okay, by the way, if you want to see what I'm doing, especially for this, I do also have a tutorial of a zigzag stitch. So I haven't done it in a very long time though. Okay. Then we're gonna want to come out the center. It's kind of like you have to really pay attention to what you're doing. So I love that I chose right now to do this. Ah, okay, yeah, and you can't pull things around. Okay, you gotta be so careful. I'm gonna still go for it, even though I just messed that up. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Just need another needle because the string came out. Oh boy. Oh, I see some messages or some. Okay, I just have to concentrate for a second here. I just heard Arlo yawning. Okay. All right. I gotta take this down this time. That would be cute for a gingerbread journal. Yes. See, the thing about doing, okay, I know what you're talking about is the gingerbread themed little house pocket that I was talking about making for next month's Patreon. The thing is yeah, I don't want to do something that would be like too themed, because if I was making that, it would be something that I'm making to send to everyone. Okay, how am I going to add buttons on this part? So that's what I was trying to kind of figure out, is if gingerbread would be too much of a theme, if that makes sense. I could stick to doing more like just a basic cabin pocket. Anyways, hi Michelle, how are you? I'm pretty good today. I'm probably making bad choices right now, which is I shouldn't be trying to do a zigzag stitch when I'm strapped for time, but I put it in my head. I was just doing a simple binding on this little golden book journal, but then I thought, oh, I could try a zigzag stitch and see what that looks like with buttons. So now here I am. Okay. Yeah, might have not been the best idea to do it with buttons, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work. Okay. I'll show you guys in a sec. I know you really can't have, I know you can't see what the heck I'm doing. Here's the first cross. So I don't know if you can even see that. I can't tell. It might look weird with buttons, but I'm gonna arrange the button placement. I think once we get that second cross down here, I think it's gonna look pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep up with it. And did I even give myself enough thread? Because That's the other thing. Okay, so we're gonna start by going down here. Thank you. I think I didn't give myself enough thread though. Okay, you know what? I could just do 2 different binding. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. Don't mind me. Just changing my mind as I go. Gonna tie this off. Okay, I need to hurry, guys. I'm supposed to be making dinner. And I'm supposed to be done with this right now. Take that down. And add some buttons. Some little teeny buttons. I think this next one will go quicker now that I know how to do it. I haven't done it in so long. I actually do kind of wish now that the camera was zoomed in so you could see better, but I'm gonna be holding it closer to my face and everything, so I don't know that would be helpful. But I can try. Try to stay in frame here. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. So I know we're like super crooked and everything here, so just bear with me. Okay, now we're gonna go into this hole. Oh boy, I think it's this signature, right? It gets a little confusing because you're going back and forth between the signatures. That's the only hard part. And you don't want to sew into the existing thread. Okay, we got that. Now, okay, yay. Got it. I feel like my hands just started sweating because I gave myself such a task. Okay, now we're gonna go down to the bottom hole. I hear Arlo coming. All right, yay. Okay, we're like almost done. Last cross. Okay, this is actually looking kind of cool. I feel like I have to do a bigger button. See, I'm doing a variety of... Oh, all right. Babe, what are you doing? Do you have clothes on? Oh, you do.
Can I paint my pumpkin?
Can you what?
Can I paint my pumpkin?
Oh, yes, you can. I'm actually almost...
Can I wave to them?
You can try.
Hello!
Cute little girl. I don't really want the kitty to come in here since you left the door open. I'm almost done.
Can I paint my pumpkin?
You know what? That's a great idea, but I'm going to have to get the paint for you and everything. So let's hang on a minute because guess what? We're going to be making pizza.
I liked it.
We're going to be making pizza for dinner in just a few minutes when I'm
Someone
done here.
said hi, Arla.
Yeah. Here, you can see over here. Oh, that's Michelle, her name.
Oh. Can I put my hand in front of the camera?
Well, let's not put your hand. Or is that
Head.
what you... Oh, no. Hang on, I'll move it in a second and you can see it.
See you
Yay.
soon,
Okay,
Arla.
hang on.
Someone said see you soon, Arla.
Hang on one sec. I'm trying to get the last little... Okay. We're almost there. but I need to get the last. There we go. It's hard. The hardest part about doing this kind of binding is getting everything tightened up enough, because you're going between two signatures. But I think I got it. Okay, I'm almost done here. And either way, even if they are like a little bit loose, whoops, they definitely are in here good. They just might be a little wiggly, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they might.
Okay, let's not do that. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't think I'm gonna do this again, but I'll show it to you in a minute. I have to get a few more things tightened up. What?
I watched myself on the phone
Yeah.
pop my head up.
You silly girl.
Live chat. This is live chat right here.
Yeah, I do.
You guys see my finger?
Okay.
It's pointing to the. You guys see my finger? If you see
Okay.
my finger.
Sorry, guys. I know you can't really see what.
Guys, if you see
here.
my finger, then put a finger emoji. Or a hand emoji.
Okay.
I mean, they're the same thing, I guess.
I gotta tighten up one part of this real quick. So I'm gonna untie the first one. Can you go shut the door so the cat doesn't come in here, please? Well, anyways, yeah, I do apologize for changing up the binding, which meant you couldn't really see what the heck I was doing, but I am excited to show you. I just have to untie this part, and that's a little hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Untying waxed linen thread. Very hard. Okay. Oh, perfect. Yay. Everything is tightened up really good. Okay.
Yeah, it looks good already.
Thanks.
Yeah, guys.
Okay. Here, I could use your help.
My help?
Can you put your finger down like this, right here? Look where mine is. Can you help me? Oh, Michelle, hang on one sec. I'll answer that. Never mind. I guess.
Yeah, someone said, who are you?
I know. I was going to have you help me with something, but you weren't listening. Okay. This is going to be for one of my Patreon members, and it's all kind of random, so I don't know which one, but I have a journal tier, and so all of the journal tier members will be getting one of these little golden book. Can you back up so I can point to? There's some of the others here, and then there's more. But yeah,
Someone said I'm good and you.
Thanks. So we have this one. I mean, yeah, all these. Anyways. Let's see how this looks now. Okay, Ari, I love you, but I can't be hugging right now.
I'm just cuddling with you.
I know, sweet girl, but I can't right now because I have to. It kind of distracts me, and I want to finish this. Here, don't move. Can you move your head, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. We're gonna remove the paper clips. Thanks for being patient with me, guys. I don't even. I'm surprised all of you didn't hop off. So I feel like that probably wasn't that fun to watch, but...
If you see my head, put a head emoji.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see.
Like really.
Oh, yay. It actually turned out so cute. Like I said, I need to adjust the buttons just a little bit. I think I'll just go like this. So here, it looks just like a bunch of randomly placed buttons, but if you look closely, the binding thread is in a zigzag formation. There's an X up here and an X down here.
It says,
I don't know. It's kind of hard.
Kittens.
It's kind of hard to see on camera, I think. But
Yeah. out napkins.
So here, I'm gonna open
Our
this.
little
You need to move
kids.
your head, babe. You keep.
I thought it said out little
Yeah,
kids, but I realized
This is
said
the camera.
our little kittens.
Okay. I feel like I'm tired. It's the end of the day. I don't think I have a whole lot of patience left, if y'all can tell. So it's about time to get off here, but I am excited to stop working and go make some pizza. So yeah, it's just a simple little golden junk journal, and it was fun to hang out with you guys for a little bit. Oh, I love this one. It's so cute. So that's gonna be it. Can you not do that, please? Thank you guys for hanging out. I probably missed some comments towards the end. Oh, good, Bex. You had a good dinner. I'm glad.
And one of them said, I love it.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I gotta go. So I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, hopefully. Bye. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye, guys. I never know how to end it.